Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of the Vodyani guide here at the Endless Academy. In this playthrough, I'm going to be going over attacking the Sophons and making some ships. So let's go into making those. So we've already researched efficient shielding, and we've gotten our attacker, which is the Gauk, and our defender, the Rack. So let's look at the attacker here. Now, the enemy right now was using lasers, so they don't have flak. So I think at this point it's still beneficial to try to use missiles, as they do give us the most bang for the buck. The Vodyani attacker is one of the best attackers in the game. You're able to get the movement, the enhancer, 2 weapons, and 2 defenses. And since they're using energy, we'll stick one of these on here just in case. I'll leave one of these on here. And then the Rack is also a very nice ship, as you can see here. We'll slap a swarm on top here, and we have room for 3 defenses and then 1 support, which we'll put on there. Now what we'll also make here is a support ship, and the Vodyani have a perfect support ship for doing this, and that's to make our titanium A2S slug ship, which you can have 3 modules. So we'll call this the Siege. And then another thing I like to make is we'll take our, we could use this one too, but I like to use this one, just so we can have some, let's see here. Actually, you know what? I might actually use this one this time. Yep. We can slap some manpower on here and movement, and this will give us a very nice attacking fleet here. What can we call this one? Now, one thing to note is we will run out of manpower quite rapidly once we start producing those, so we'll have to be careful.
The Oregon Confederacy.
There we go. So we'll start mass producing these. So again, 3 protectors, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. With max industry, we can crank them out quite rapidly. And we'll build some siege things right here. We'll build 4 siegers, and then we can build a bunch of leechers as well. Now, the good thing about the Vodyani is, if you didn't know, when you attack somebody, there's 2 ways you have to be able to take them. The first thing is they'll have their defenses, which right here, their system defense. Once that gets to 0, if you don't have enough manpower to overpower them, they will continue to draft their population and put up a good fight. However, because the Vodyani actually take away their food and their population, it'll also be reducing that, which will decrease the time it takes to siege. And if we combine that with our little deployer ship here, we may be able to just take them right off the bat. But the Vodyani do not really want to there's really not as much benefit as taking these areas over. Like, these systems are bad, so what we could probably do is just wipe their fleets out and just sit there and leech off their systems for a while and boost us up, and then we can take them out once we've gained what we need from them. And look, these guys are gone, so we can actually take this now as well. Build some leechers here. Alright, let's see how our manpower can hold up. The Sophons are hacking us. Let's go ahead and do this while we have the chance as well. We have another arc here. So for the time being, we have nowhere to expand to. So what we're probably going to do is use that to do some proliferation. Get some extra population out. Actually, it might be a good opportunity to make a battle arc and see how that works. So, oh, we've also got our weapons upgrades, so we should actually change our ships. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here? So, we could go missiles. Typically, I think it's better to go with this, because we won't have as many focus firing. So we can go with lasers for here, and then go with the intensifier. They have a lot of shields, so we'll use those. Yeah, this looks good. We'll stick with that. And let's make sure to upgrade our Gauck here. Oh, there we go. I already have them upgraded. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Does our battle arc have movement? No, let's add some movement to him. Perfect. Now he's ready. I'm also going to make a science behemoth here. This will give us some more value than having the leecher behemoth, because when you're at war, you're not really going to be having a lack of essence, because you'll be able to siphon a lot of it. So science behemoth here. Should bring this guy back and upgrade him. Alright, he's ready. We will move out. Alright, so we have 10 more manpower to work with. So, with the racks, we will stay with what we have. Build 3 more racks, so we can have 7 more attackers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then with this guy, we can make our deployers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that should be good. I should have built this first, or should have built this here first, but it doesn't matter. These are support ships. Having extra levels doesn't really help them in any way. Get this thing and send it back. This will really help us with our missile strategy. Stupid wheel. All right. We have a severe lack of manpower here. Oh, this is a good one. This guy's a really good hero. I like him. He's one of my favorites. That's a good one. Look at that. Oh, we found him. Send this guy back. Uh-oh. Normally a player would take advantage of that, but there we go. Perfect. All right, so they'll probably attack us, so we can see how we will do.
Your actions will own.
Oh, they're pissed.
Your actions will own. Your actions.
All right, let's see. Let's see how our first fleet does. So it looks like they've switched over to all kinetics, of course. So our first fleet may be completely destroyed, but we'll switch to life pods away. That way we'll get some manpower back, just in case. So let's see what happens here. I'd expect these guys will lose, because they have switched to all flak, which will counter our missiles.
Refreshing to see that we are not the only.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate.
Your actions will only.
I'll have to redesign my ships here.
Your actions will.
Alright, so let's see here. So if they've switched to... Okay, we'll switch to lasers in this case. We'll switch to lasers. So 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then we'll need to build more normal ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Okay. Oh, still got a hack. Oh, we can actually see the vaulters over there.
Your action.
Down there. Interesting. Oh, not again. Send our support fleets down there.
Careful. You're messing with...
See what they do.
Your actions will only make the...
Classic. Alright, let's see if our redesigned fleets can win. Oh, I have wormholes too. Oh, they retreated for now. Alright then.
Your actions will only make the war more painful.
Interesting. I don't think you'll be laughing much longer, buddy. And we'll just spam out a ton of leechers. We need to find somewhere to expand to soon. Because we're wasting our essence right now.
We rise.
Oh, they don't like that. Jeez, why do I have so much stuff there? Don't forget to upgrade this. When you get new upgrades, don't forget to do it, because then you'll waste. Actually, in this case, because we're producing so much essence, we're actually going to switch off of making essence and switch to doing science, which will give us a nice boost. So we no longer need so much. Level 2. Alright, so what should we do? I definitely want more dust, so it's either this or this. I don't actually have too many populations, so I don't think that one's very worthwhile. So I'm actually going to go with this. We're out of that. Let's see if we can buy some. Nice, we can. Perfect. Nope. Gosh, they really like it there, don't they? And we have arrived. Now we can start leeching. Gosh, these guys are so annoying. Look at that dust after all those things finished. From 4,000 to over 1.1k.
The hive.
Oh, the Cravers. We will wait. Wow, these moon ones are really nice. Oh, there we go, ram scoop. More stupid sophons. Oh, military behemoth. What is this? Oh god, they have bombers. That's gonna be tough.
Be content.
Oh, and they have these now too. We'll have to invest in our military now. Alright, let's see how this guy does. Ooh, not so good. Interesting. What are these guys? This guy's laser. Short range. I think long range is probably best. Let's watch and see how this battle goes. Let's see where we're going wrong. Sometimes watching a battle, you can see what will happen. The one thing that's going to be a problem is when this bomber gets on the arc here, it's going to do some serious damage. Where's my arc? There he is. These guys are probably going to get completely screwed, but my main fleet here should do okay. Yeah. Those two attackers are going to rip those guys alive. As you can see, we're doing very low damage. And that guy's almost completely dead. Shields are down, and the bomber's on him. See the bomber? The bomber does more damage to big ships, and that's a big ship and has no flak, so that bomber will be there the whole fight. Interesting. Wow, we actually lost the arc. Wow. Well. For now then, we'll pull all of our ships and move over here. and we're going to go for some better technologies. Hopefully in the meantime we can survive.
The Nakalim will survive.
Oh. That arc may get wrecked. Ah, so now we have the ultimate arc. But I don't think it'll be very useful for us. Nice. Maximum science. And we'll upgrade all these while we can. Including our capital arc. Don't forget that. In fact, we probably don't need so much industry anymore. So I'll grab science on those. Nice. Explore for him. And let's go. And as you can see, last turn, this guy had 7 population, is now down to 6. So as we're sieging, we're also sapping their manpower, which is also sapping the effectiveness they can mount for when they eventually have to defend. Kairos. Oh, he's dead. That was that original fleet, actually, that we built to counter, and then they have tier 2. So we actually have bombers now. Which are good. In fact, I may want to change our designs. With life pods away, though, it's quite a good... That'll be a tough one. Oh, go! Nope. If you go fast, the AI won't be able to react. And then we can send the ships. Sometimes people won't be able to react either. You can save it. Yep, there we go. Oh! Well, fuck. God damn it. Oops. I keep doing that. There's like some crappy ship there. I try to attack it. Now that's a ship. Look at that. Alright, we have our next tier of ships. Now we can start building some really good stuff. Now this is where the Vodyani ships really shine. The Vodyani tier 2 ships are extremely powerful. Okay, well, very cool. Thank you, Cravers.
Horatio's plans. Sign the deal.
Okay, no. Oh look, they came. Let's see if we can fight them. Long, medium, short. Well. Let's see what happens. Cool. So as you can see, even though they have better ships, we still have a large number of ships, so we'll still probably win. Alright, let me show you some designs for these things. Now, what's cool about this ship is, as you notice, they were using a lot of fighters. This is the coordinator, but it has 3 slots for ships, which means you can do a really nice combo here with 2 bombers and a fighter, and these will completely destroy any other tier 2 ships, and these will go right for the hunters first, which is really good, which is what you want, because if they're going for DPS, this will completely destroy somebody who's going for DPS. Put one of these on here. Put one of these on here. Put one of those on. Wow. And we're actually going to put one of those on here. So we're actually using this as basically a pseudo attacker, and a lot of times when I'm making my ships, I just send all of these because they're so good. As for the brand, this one actually has the exact same number of attacking slots as the other one, which means, I mean, even though it has it will target with other things in flotilla and it gets bonus damage. In my opinion, the coordinator is much better because if you're going against other tier 2 ships, having more bombers is what lets you win. This would be good if somebody was spamming a lot of fighters, but against AI, they typically don't do that. So if you get your coordinators and your hunters first, you should go with an anti small ship loadout, which would look like this, and then you wouldn't use bombers on your other ships. But because they got there first, there's really no benefit for us to go an anti-fighter or an anti-attacker, because we're probably not going to run into many of them. Even if you do, the other ship is probably so good that it won't even matter. So now we can start producing a ton of these things. 3, 4, 5, 6. How many can we make? Quite a few. Now we can research. Some other notable things. This tech down here is quite a good tech. It's basically a better stellar node study and a better blessed salvager in case you're still having trouble getting essence. There are also other techs you can put on your arc down here, which are quite good. As you can see, There's some better warp drives down here. This one's quite good. Better production, more money. I never get that one. It could be good if you like wanted to send an arc right into a middle of a bunch of people and just like go max on influence and just like influence them that way. Radioactive essence is quite good. This basically allows you to take so much food from people that you'll be taking out multiple population a turn if you have a lot of leechers, which can completely cripple somebody. The Vodyani, their strategy is not necessarily to destroy people, it's just to eat off of them and get massive amounts of essence, build a bunch of arcs, and then come in, destroy all their territory, and then you can populate it with arcs. Of course, this territory is not very good. Although we are a federation and we can get 8 more planets, we'd rather have 4 planet systems. So in this case, it might be better to eat these guys and go get their capital and then go after somebody else and take their systems. But as you can see, we have a nice little setup down here. And even though we had quite a bad start with 3 planets that we can't do anything with until much later, we were still able to overcome it by using our exploration ship, the Wheel, as a pseudo-attacker ship until we were able to get better stuff. And we were able to fight an AI. Of course, even though this is an endless AI are not very intelligent, and against an actual player, if this was like a Cravers, they would really go after you. So you'd probably have to use your battle arc in a much better way. Of course, now this arc is completely full. At the start, battle arcs are not very strong. They only have 4 weapon slots. So in my opinion, missiles are probably your best bet, but with lasers, you can actually like see what they're using, and if they're going close range, you can go long range. If they're going long range, you can go close range, you can adapt. So I'm going to end this right now. There's really no point in me eating these guys. The victory is almost already assured. I mean, if I'm able to beat their tier 2 ships with my tier 1 ships, then there's really nothing they can do. At this point, I would just completely swallow these guys. I'll show you the attack here real quick. Let me show you this. Oh wait, I actually sent them away. I'll wait one more turn, and I'll show you the attack with these guys and show you how that works. And then I'll go ahead and end it. So in the meantime, we can get this. And look at that, we got 3 of those ships right away. So the only real cap is your manpower. So that's what you gotta watch out for. If you run out of manpower and you have nobody to leech, you're gonna be stuck. So don't do that. Alright, let's go in. Oh, they're defending it. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, let's see. I'm actually going to blitz here. It'll give us extra manpower. So people usually go preemptive bombing. Preemptive bombing is good if you don't have a lot of manpower. As you'll notice, it says minus 25% manpower deployment on attack limit. So if you have a lot of actual like deployer ships, as we do, this is actually not good. This is better if you just want to like take out some of their buildings and you just want to get like a, you're trying to just drop some people down. I mean, look at how much manpower we have here. We have 4,000 manpower. So this actually lowers the amount we have. If you look at Blitz, it gives us way more manpower that we have. So let's go ahead and watch. And they just barely hung on. And look, so we killed one of their population, we destroyed some of their buildings, and they drafted. They have no population left because we've already eaten away about 6 of them with our leechers. So next turn, they will have nothing left and we will win by default, which is a very, very cool strategy. People typically don't know how to do with it because you can just sit here and eat them and there's really nothing people can do. Got another hero. And we're actually we've actually sucked them dry. So here we go. And it's ours. So. Oh. Okay. Now we've taken it. So one thing you could do is you could hunt it. And this would give you a lot of good strategic resources if you really needed them. But I take penance. It gives you more. As you can see, it gives you a lot of stuff based on the amount of buildings they have, and now they're completely wiped out here. So now what we could do is, because we have our arc ready to go right here, it's already ours. So what you do is you basically can take a system, have arcs ready to go, and just take their systems immediately and have them ready to go. And now, because we have area over here, we can repair these guys. They'll automatically start repairing if you don't want to spend the dust. It's a very good strategy. You can roll through here, and if you want, you can have a dedicated battle arc that'll sit there. It'll help you in battle. Then you deploy it. You can use it to repair your fleet, and then you can pick the battle arc up next turn and keep going. That's another good strategy as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do on the Vodyani. There's a few other things in here that you could look at. There's like their better ship. It's like pretty good, but the main thing is their shield here, which is just incredible. This is like so good to have 2 bombers and an attacker. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna end this video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.